with the Dogs of Fortune, there's also a feature where you can buy drip and pay with drip to get special abilities within the game, right?
Yeah, and people are going to see that from day one. So this is something that I wasn't sure at first. Should we make it available day one, or should it be kind of like a secret that unlocks? But the utility that we're using for drip is something that needs to be live on day one, and it is something that I will kind of keep a secret. I think I don't want to leak it right now. I will like make it public before it goes live, obviously, but it's something that people are going to really enjoy, and it's going to really make the game a lot more fun. Not just because it will get drip people excited about it, but actually the utility of drip in the game makes the game a lot more fun.
And
So
that's what I mean. People that are new to drip and maybe they don't have any kind of drip or faucet account investment going, that's what keeps happening with the drip token. That's kind of like the flagship, right? And so you keep coming up with new utility, new use cases for the drip token, and it's just increasing demand for the token and pulling it every which way. And a lot of these functions, I'm guessing that however you integrated the drip token into the Dogs of Fortune, when people spend drip tokens into the game, those tokens, I imagine, are going to the drip vault underneath faucet, correct?
yeah, you know how I operate. So
Yeah, I do.
some of the other tokens they get, there's all different kinds of cash flows, but for drip, that's really the one place where it needs to go is to the tax vault. That's where if we have any kind of fee associated with drip or you're paying drip for something, it's always going to go to that vault because I look at the faucet and the reservoir and the main drip contracts as an engine. And this engine
Mm.
is the most efficient onboarding system in all of DeFi. And
Mm-hmm.
then that that vehicle, that massive onboarding vehicle, is then a platform for us to build other, cool products and cool utilities which are integrating drip. And that's
Well,
really
it's
what I
symbiotic too, because drip brings people to Animal Farm, and Animal Farm brings people to drip, and all these new products are going to do the same thing every which way.
yeah, well, it was important, regardless whether uh whether we wanted to do a specific lending or yield aggregating, we needed to do something for drip that provided additional utilities on top of the core contract, and it could function perfectly fine with the core contracts, but we don't have any kind of marketing budget for drip. We don't have a specific incentive to add liquidity on pancake swap. So there are a bunch of ways that these additional products add extra value and more
Mm.
sustainability to drip, and sometimes people get a little confused with it because for example, if someone's getting into the drip garden or if someone's getting into the drip BUSD liquidity pool, that's drip that is not going into the faucet and is not going into the tax vault. And people will look and say, people that are just looking at those analytics will say, why is the amount of drip in the tax vault going down?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here? And they're looking at the total supply as as opposed to looking at the actual circulating supply. And if you look at the circulating supply, then you see, oh, well, yeah, there's less drip in the tax vault because it's all going in these other contracts which are locking it up and
Yeah, I
removing.
mean, last time I looked, I think there was something like 800,000 or more drip tokens just in the two liquidity pools,
Yeah,
not even including the tax vault, the drip vault.
yeah. I mean, that's like I don't know what the exact value is, but something like 75% of it or something. Like it's
Right.
significant, and